Oh, thank you, Jesus. Yes. I'm just here for a couple of minutes to be out of here. He's alive. He's alive. You get when you coming back, Pastor Patient Blake. When you coming back? Well, folks, I'm only here just for a couple of minutes. Want to partially discuss about uh, our our prayer this coming this coming uh this coming Friday. We here to discuss about this coming Friday prayer. We said that we want to understand the reason why are we going to church. Why? So by the special inspiration by the Holy Ghost, I came up with this topic of asking people, and our line going to be open Friday at 6 p.m. So we're going to be asking people, why do we go to church? Why do we go to church? For what reason? Everybody. Most of the time we find people, when they talk about Sunday, some people go to church to show their wearings, to show what they got on, what they buy from the mall, what they got, and what have you. But we want to know the reason. There is a reason when God said in Jeremiah chapter 3 that I will give you a pastor after my own heart. There is a grace that person is carrying. There is a grace over that pastor's life that he has placed in that horse to be the shepherd over that horse. So why do we go to church? What is the reason? Do we go to church to fellowship? Do we go to church to only go to church because or my mom is a pastor, my father is a pastor? And one thing I want you to know that when you living in a garage, does that make you a mechanic? By you living in a garage, does that make you a mechanic? Your mom is a pastor, your mother have a church because you are a teenager and you compare to go to church. Is that the reason why you are going to church? So our topic for this Friday is, why do we go to church? I want people to call. We got the flyers on Facebook already. I want folks to call to answer that question. Why do we go to church? What reason? But this will be on Friday at 6 p.m. by the special grace of God. So we want to be asking our people across America, wherever it is, wherever you find yourself, why do we go to church? I'm going to church to show my clothes that I just got from the mall. I'm going to church to show that I can dress. I'm going to church to show all that I can sing. I'm going to church to show that I can preach. I'm going to church to make love to somebody born. So why? What is the reason? What is the reason we must go to church? Why? So we're going to be on this platform by the grace of God this coming Friday, 6 p.m. I'm not going to work. We will be at 6 p.m. for only just 1 hour asking that question and playing some lovely gospel a cappella music behind our interview. So we want to know. And then on the 17th, listen, I told people on the 17th of this same December, after this Friday, the following Friday, I got a axe right here. I use this axe purposely for prayer. Okay, but if you don't understand spiritual things, we do. So this is my battle axe. Or Joshua fought the wall of Jericho, or with a battle axe, and we used to sing a song. Let me tell you, battle Joshua, he makes the walls of Jericho come and tumbling down. We used to sing that song, and I used to do the part I'm doing right now. So this is my battle axe when it comes to spiritual things. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Sorry, woman of God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Pastor Blair. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Let me tell you something. You see this axe? When God was getting ready to bring down Israel from a sinful nature, he ordained a hidden nation called Babylon at the time. And he said to Babylon, I will use you as my battle axe to bring down kingdoms and nations, that he was referring to Israel. So when the final catastrophe took place in Israel, Judah, Jerusalem, all of them, they emerged and went into Babylon. So God used them as a battle axe to discipline them. So in the realm of the spirit, let me tell you something. Don't you know that the enemy, they got a way of renewing that demonic cycle over your life. And now the prayer that God gave me, will be radicalizing our prayer on the 17th of December at 6 p.m. It is a radical prayer. We'll be by the special grace of God, we will be radicalizing our prayer on December 17th. So what's going to happen here is that as the enemy come in and they want to renew the cycle. Listen, Israel was wandering in the wilderness for 40 years. They were going around. They were in a cycle. They asked that small ass man, the devil will enter the spirit, not for fun. Look, Israel were in a cycle. They were going around. So now the enemy also photocopied that cycle, because the good are photocopying. You understand? They photocopied that cycle, and what they come away, they come with a strategy, and they come in with a demonic cycle. As Israel was going around in a cycle, the land was before them because of the spirit of disobedience to what God told them. So God allowed them to wither in the wilderness for 40 years. So the devil also copied that same cycle and allow your life to be withering around in your destiny. Your destiny is before you, but they place you in a cycle, photocopy from the people of Israel when God was dealing with them, and they make you to go around in a cycle in a demonic form. So listen to me. So what we're going to do on the 17th of December at 6 p.m., we're going to use this axe and enter the realm of the spirit and break every demonic cycle, and break every covenant, and break every attestation that the enemy has placed over your life, has placed over your ministry, has placed over my ministry. So we're going to enter the realm of the spirit and break them down and cut them into pieces. And listen to me, every divination they have said over your life, every enchantment over the life of your children, whatever they have pronounced, the negative prophecy, the negative utterance over your life, we going to enter the realm of the spirit with the battle axe. This is my battle axe. Look, this is a two-edged sword. It's very sharp. So we're going to enter the realm of the spirit and cut down those kingdoms that have been built against our ministry, built against our life, built against our children's life, built against everything that concerns us. Listen to me. You see, this is why God made me to be a radical praying person. Because when God gave me some radical prayer, I said, when I'm working, I said, wow. Listen, let me tell you something. From some family, they have performed some ritual for their children to succeed in life. Okay, they have performed some ritual at the altar. They have gone and performed a ritual in terms of killing sheep, killing cattle, whatever it is. They did that so that their children can succeed. so that the family line can succeed. So when you come and you don't know, you're going to walk in that sacrifice that your ancestor did for your people. So we got to enter the realm of the spirit, that platform they built that they want you to walk in. Or we got to do it this way, you got to walk in this way, because this is what your mother did, this is what your father did. But it was a covenant. So that covenant that they built at that altar, that the family tradition still speaking against some of us, still speaking against our children, speaking against our life. We're going to use this axe and enter the realm of the spirit and cut down that altar. We're gonna chip our name from that altar. We're gonna scratch and erase our name from that demonic altar. They place our names on all our children. Oh my God, people will not understand. You see, people must be grateful for parents who are interceding for them. People must be grateful that you have your mother, you have your father on his bended knees praying for you to succeed in life. What other parents, they are working in a juju form. They are working in a society bush. They are working in occultic shrimp for the children to succeed. Every day they go into court cell. Every time they go into check behind the children's future. So you are not part of it. So right now, we're going to enter the realm of the spirit on behalf of our children, on behalf of our ministry, on behalf of their destiny, our life. Whatever they have said against us, they are planted on that altar, that family altar from way back. The old people will say, Charlie Kintan. From J.J. Rowell time, that altar, even before J.J. Rowell was born, that altar, that background you came from, there was some family background. They are carrying human sacrifice behind them. Some family background, and you don't know, you walk into it. But this time around, John Bishop Wilfred D. Williams, in a radical lasting prayer, a strategic, radical, lasting prayer movement, that we will pray and delete our names from those altars and pray and let our children destiny, let our children prosper whatever God brought them on the face of the earth, the original agenda for the life. Let the devil not photo, because the devil good at photocopying. Let it not photocopy the destiny and the original agenda for the life of our children, and why? And exchange their future, exchange their destiny. Let me tell you something, the VAR people. What I'm saying is that the VAR people, that's what they can do. First of all, I'm from Grand Kidmore. My late father used to be your Kidmore tenant. They go behind you and they check your future. When you have a great and a beautiful destiny, they will destroy it. That's what I'm talking about here. They check behind people. They check behind, even if they have a woman, the woman will go and check behind your future to see what you carry, what you're capable of being. Okay? So we're going to enter the realm of the spirit with the 2-edged sword. See right here? I'm not playing. Look, I told you I'm a general in God's army. And no, we know how to use these things in the realm of the spirit. And we will scatter. We will break altars. We will destroy evil kingdoms that have been built against us from ages. We're going to break them down. So I'm not here for long. So I want you to join me this Friday. This Friday, we will be talking about why do we go to church. Next Friday will be the radical prayer we're going to be praying. A strategic radical prayer will be radical laughs in our prayer. So the number will be out there. If you can come live on Facebook, I'm going to post the prayer line number. You can call the prayer line. The line going to be open. We're going to pray. You don't want to go to 2022 with any curse. You don't want that. You don't want to go to 2022. So in order to go to 2022 with a bright destiny, not to walk into that demonic cycle that the enemy want to renew. You don't want to walk into that cycle anymore. So what you want to do here, you want to join us on the 17th of December, that we will be radicalizing our prayer that will take us into 2022, not walking into a renewed demonic covenant. We will not walk into a renewed demonic covenant. So we're going to be breaking that covenant. The enemy comes in at 6 months, sometimes he comes in at the end of the year. So this is what the enemy can do. In 6 months time, some kind to renew the demonic cycle over your life. What they have said over your life, they come to renew it. And after 6 months, going to the next 6 months, they come to renew it. But we're going to break that cycle. We're going to destroy that cycle. We going to destroy that cycle. We not going to play. We're going to break that cycle. So I want you to join me this. I want you to join me this December 17th, so that that cycle, that kingdom of evil that have been built against you, that kingdom that has said negative thing against you, that kingdom that have been erected against you, we're going to pray to break that kingdom. Because we are God's battle axe. With us, he will use us to break down nation, kingdoms, and use us to plan. So join me, people of God. I am so angry in my spirit when it comes to prayer. What the enemy want to do to your life, what the enemy want to do to your children, God is not in favor of it. Some of us, or some of you people, your child will just come from nowhere. Oh, mama, I gay. I kiss a boy, I kiss a girl, and I let a girl tell her mother, oh, I kiss a girl, and I feel I love it. Oh, I kiss a boy, and I feel I like it. That is the kingdom of the devil that has been erected against your children's life. You don't want that. It's not going to happen. So you want to come out and pray your children out of that cycle. You want to join us and delete them from that cycle and pray the original agenda of God for the life of the children to come to physical manifestation. Let them inherit that which God brought them for on the face of the earth. So the gift that God placed through the nursery and it became a living soul, it is the gift that's supposed to benefit them, not the gift of the devil. Do not allow the devil to exchange the gift of the children to his demonic gift. So a hint to it once is quite sufficient. I want you to join us this Friday on the 10th of December. We will be asking a question and our number going to be out there. I want people to call and ask and tell us why you go to church. Why do you attend Sunday service or whatever church it is? And then on the 17th of December, we're going to be praying a radical prayer. We call that a strategic radical lasting our prayer. So join me on the 17th of December at 6 p.m. We will be here. God bless you. God bless you. And have a wonderful and a beautiful Tuesday morning. God bless you all. We got know all of God.